Do you know how empires are born? Not from riches, not from comfort. They are born from pain. From hunger. From fire that burns inside a man's chest. 700 years ago, in the lonely hills of Anatolia, a boy named Osman opened his eyes. He was not a king. He was not a ruler. He was just the son of a nomad, but in his heart lived a storm. And that storm would grow into the Ottoman Empire. He was born in 1258. The son of Ertuğrul. A warrior child. Raised not in palaces, but in tents. Raised not with golden spoons, but with swords. From his father he learned justice. From his tribe he learned loyalty. From the chaos around him, he learned one truth: the world only respects the strong. But Osman was different. He was not chasing power. No, he was chasing a dream. A dream of justice. A dream of a land where the weak are protected, and the tyrant is destroyed. The world he was born into was broken. The Seljuks, collapsing. The Byzantines, rotting from the inside. The Mongols, spreading terror like a disease. People prayed for a savior, someone to unite them, someone to give them hope. Osman looked at the ruins and whispered, "This is not the end. This is the beginning." While others saw chaos, he saw destiny. One night, Osman had a dream. A tree, growing from his chest. Its roots sank into the earth, its branches reached the sky, its shade covered the world. When he woke, he trembled. He felt it in his bones. This was not just a dream. It was a prophecy. His mentor, Sheikh Bali, told him, "Osman, you will be the seed of an empire. Your children, your grandchildren, they will rule nations." From that moment, Osman was no longer just a man. He was a chosen one. Every step he took after that was not just for himself. It was for history. He had only a few hundred warriors. Poor men. Farmers. Shepherds. But their hearts were lions. Against mighty Byzantine forts, Osman marched. He fought at Inagal. He fought at Bilsik. He fought at Yarhisar. And then, in the Battle of Beyfus. 1302. Osman's warriors crushed the Byzantines. The world laughed at him before. They said, "He is just a tribal chief." But after Beyfus, they feared his name. Yet Osman's greatness was not only in battle. It was in mercy. When he conquered villages, he gave safety to Christians, protection to the weak, justice to all. And people said, "Better to live under Osman than die under tyrants." That is how legends are built. Osman was not a destroyer. He was a builder. He built laws, based on justice. He built alliances, not through fear, but through respect. He built a state where Turks, Greeks, Armenians lived side by side. He knew something the world has forgotten: empires built on blood fade away. Empires built on justice last forever. He lived like his soldiers. He ate with them, he slept among them. No throne. No crown. No luxury. And because he lived like them, they were ready to die for him. Osman once said, "The world is a tree. If its roots are justice, its branches will spread. But if the roots are corruption, the tree will fall." That is why, centuries later, his name is still remembered. In the year 1323, Osman grew weak. His body tired, but his dream alive. On his deathbed, he called his son Orhan. And with his last breath, he gave an order that echoed for centuries. Be just. Protect the weak. Serve Islam. Expand this empire. And then, Osman closed his eyes forever. A man who began with nothing but a dream, left behind the foundations of an empire that lasted 600 years. Listen carefully. Osman Ghazi's story is not just history, it is a lesson. Greatness does not come from thrones. It comes from vision. From faith. From justice. He was not born a king. But he died a legend. So ask yourself, what will you do with your life? Will you live as a shadow, or will you plant a tree that gives shade long after you are gone? Remember this, winners create history. Losers complain about it. The choice is yours.